bastards hung me.
The bastards hung me in the spring of 25.
But I am still alive.
But I am still alive.
All right, we're going to shift gears and look at Obama with his UN treaty to go after our guns. What's happening in the Supreme Court, what's happening to gun shows. Darwin Boedecker did get a new gun show site. It is filling up quickly. I think he said it may even be sold out for tables. You can still come, private sales, everything. I'm going to have my crew there Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to pop in a few times. I've got to spend some time with my family, but we hope to see everybody out there. We're going to Darwin Boedecker here in a moment. I want to thank a few of the sponsors that made today's radio show possible. First off, frontsight.com, like the front of your rifle. Have you heard of the Millionaire Patriot? He has a free handgun and 5 days of firearms training waiting for you. You can attend 5 days of world-class gun training at Front Sight Firearms Training Institute and secure a 30-state concealed weapons permit, all for pennies on the dollar. Plus, if you act fast, the Millionaire Patriot will give you a free Springfield Armory XD pistol and the caliber of your choice. I believe now is the time for you and your family need to be armed and trained to levels that exceed law enforcement and military standards. Front Sight provides such training without any boot camp mentality or drill instructor attitudes. They really are the best, folks. Check them out. Go to frontsight.com today. That's frontsight.com. A lot of great free info as well and a free newsletter there at frontsight.com. And lastly, I want to thank the great folks at my favorite place to get storable food, efoodsdirect.com. You will never stand in a bread line if you have your own bread. It's non-GMO, non-hybrid. They've got fully organic lines. They've got fully prepared meals. They've got everything, and it's all made monthly. It's not 10-year-old crud they sell you. I bought quite a bit of storable food and found out most of it was 10-year-old crud till I found eFoods Direct, and, of course, they're the best after I did even more research. efoodsdirect.com. That's the letter E, foodsdirect.com, or Big Fat Manners up on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. Give them a call if you can't go online and check out their awesome website with video, audio, photos of all the food, efoodsdirect.com, 800-409-5633, 800-409-5633, efoodsdirect.com, your source for high-quality, storable foods so you won't be dependent on the mega government. Okay, going to Darwin Boedecker. This became a national story. Because a listener called me the Sunday that the show was their final day there and said they ordered him to post a notice saying no private sale of firearms. Well, there's no law against that. And the police lied and said, oh, we didn't do that. And later they said, yeah, we did order him basically to shut down. It was a nuisance abatement like a crack house. Then they had a staged arrest that wasn't an arrest. They let the guy go, where they just put him in handcuffs and let him out. They told the media basically that Darwin was the previous Saxon, who were great people who'd been there since the early 1990s, who they ran out of town, the biggest gun show in Texas. So TexasGunShows.net only has 2 shows in Texas. Very small, but a great outfit. They got, then after they stood up against them, HEB just said, look, just get out of here. Your lease is over. You're not allowed to be here. And the BATF who ordered this and the police, then were more honest and said, yeah, the feds said do this. We did it. So amazing, absolutely amazing that all of this has gone on. And the establishment tried to come in and get people to infight locally to get it shifted off the story of the gun show that we broke onto other issues. That hasn't worked. They were able to secure another great location, this time in South Austin. We're going to give you that address, and it's coming up this Saturday and Sunday in Austin, Texas. Darwin Boedecker, good to have you back on with us.
Good to be back on, Alex. I really appreciate it.
What's your general take on everything that's happened in this saga, and then bring us up to date on what's coming up this Saturday and Sunday?
Okay, well, first, let me start by saying, I really appreciate, y'all breaking the story, and all your listeners have been, overwhelmingly supportive. And, I really, really want to thank everybody on your staff for keeping in contact with me, and y'all have definitely been leading the fight to try to get us a new location. But we have been able to find a new location, like you said. It's an old Target building with 110,000 square feet, so it's about 3 times bigger than where we were before. So there's plenty enough room to make it probably the largest show in all of Central and South Texas. And we'll be there this weekend, like you said, and we're just trying to get as many people out to show, support for the Second Amendment. And and let the Austin PD know that we're not going anywhere, that we're here to stay.
Yeah, here's the key. They'll probably, because you talk about how they just walk in the back door like they own it, they're not allowed to do that lawfully. So we're going to have people watching those doors. I'm going to, as you told me off air, no cameras are allowed but ours to try to control and stop any provocateuring. You talked about printing off a little leaflet to people that are doing private sales that you better ask for a driver's license under state and federal law, to make sure they are a citizen. But it's a private sale. If they are able to push this through law, which they've tried, you won't be able to give your son or daughter a gun or your wife a gun. This is the so-called gun show loophole. Private sale they want to shut down. They're harassing not just gun shows, but also swap meets, bazaars, garage sales. This is a big fight nationwide. Obama has announced that on gun control, on amnesty, on open borders, on the green taxes, he's going to use executive orders and this is in the New York Times, and orders to the bureaucracy outside of law, not even executive order, to just do whatever he wants. And this is a test in Austin, so we've got to make sure that there's always eyes and ears there every month. This is a major battleground. There's no doubt they're going to try to run you out. We need everybody to be there this month, next month, the month after, because this is a national fight with the BATFE. And so I'm going to have a crew there from the opening of the show to the shutdown each day. I'm going to be popping in as well. We've got tables up at the front you've given us. We're very thankful for that. Tell people the location, when it opens. Am I correct in saying you've sold out the tables?
No, we still have some tables available. Like I said, the building itself is 110,000 square feet. So if we ever did fill up the entire building, you'd be looking at about 1,000 tables. But we still have room, for anybody else that wants some last minute tables, and we'll find them a spot definitely.
And we need people there with books and videos and material, not just guns, to make this an educational experience. Again, we're going to be there. But very, very exciting. Now, the address is at texasgunshows.net, but give people the address who aren't on the Internet.
Yes, it's 6405 South IH-35. It's on the south side of Austin. It's exit 228, which is the William Cannon exit. And it's real easy to find. It's right behind the McDonald's right there.
Absolutely. It's in South Austin, right off I-35. In the Target Center, very easy to find. Give folks that address one more time.
Yes, sir. It's 6405 South IH-35. So, I mean, it's really easy on, easy off. You don't have to go, very far off of 35. It's right off the access. It's an old Super Target building.
Now, what if folks want to call and book a table and can't get online? What's the phone number?
It's 210-872-7469. And the other thing I was going to mention is, we're trying to make this a record show just to show APD that we're back in full strength. And if anybody that's listening, I know you have a lot of listeners that will not be able to make it to the show, they can still visit the website to buy complimentary tickets online. And that's up and available for those people.
And again, you put all this advertising in when they shut the other show down. This has really set you back. So it's important, just like in 1776, to financially support. That's one of the biggest ways people can vote. You also have a petition on there. Tell folks about the petition.
Yeah, we have a petition on our website that you can go on there and sign. And when we collect 150,000 signatures, which we're well on our way, we're going to turn that over to the Attorney General just to let them know that you have a lot of upset Americans, a lot of upset Texans that they don't want you getting into their gun rights.
And I want to warn the federal police force we have that masquerades as the Austin Police Department in violation of state law. I want to tell them something. And I know most of the police officers themselves are against what happened. But when I showed up at that protest, not a rally, it was a protest. And when I showed up there and I saw police, and we have the video of this, we've been so busy we haven't posted it, up there with their sniper rifles on us, and police in the windows taking photos of everybody, that made me angry. Now, again, the average cop is against what's happened here. I know some police officers came with you, friends of yours from San Antonio. So we need police officers who've said they're going to support to come out as well and let people know that you're against what's happening. We know most police are pro-Second Amendment. We appreciate that. But The governor, Rick Perry, when he was questioned by Richard Reeves, and I would imagine you've seen that video, Darwin?
Oh, yeah, I've seen it.
He said it does look like harassment, intimidation, and if they do it again, it's clearly criminal. So I want to warn them. Do not engage in the type of racketeering you've already engaged in. Don't try it, because we're going to be there at the shows. Other people are going to be there at the shows. When they drag somebody out for a fake arrest, we're going to document it. And they need to follow the law and not the federal government.